Sometimes you just need to take a break. Doesn't have to be for very long, not a permanent hiatus, just take a day and relax, right? I think a lot of us are familiar with that with work, even though sometimes it may not seem like a break is possible. As we come into the holiday season here in the US, a lot of us are going to be taking those breaks. Whether it's from just the standard holidays you get or you're taking more vacation, it's useful to kind of stop and relax, at least from one thing, right? You may not be able to stop from doing everything that you have to do, but you can at least stop doing some of those things and relax a little bit. It doesn't have to be everything. Maybe your break does look like, hey, I'm just going to sit around and veg for an entire day. That can be useful, right? It can let your mind relax some, let go of some of that stress. But, maybe your break is, I have these other things that have to get done, so I'm going to do those now while I have a little bit more time, and then I can stop thinking about them. And that can be useful too. And maybe a combination of those is the best. I find that I have to veg sometimes. Depends on how stressed I am from work and life and everything. But being able to just sit and basically just do one thing that doesn't really matter, whether it's watching your favorite show or playing a video game or just sitting around, it really does help. It helps you get some energy back, approach stuff with newfound energy, new vigor, and get back to it when you go back, because you will have to go back to doing stuff. But being able to take even a day to just relax can be really helpful. And as we come into that holiday season, we have plenty of opportunities for that. But there's also opportunities for other things that are not quite the same complete level of relaxation, but can still be relaxing, right? It's a time to spend around family. It's a time to spend with friends. There's holiday parties, which should be relaxing. There's all those sorts of things that are nice and easy to have that you can do. Whether that's just spending time with family or doing something together, it can be, really beneficial to have that as part of your relaxation. I mentally kind of associate vacation with travel, and that's always got its own stresses, right? I've always heard from other people that, oh, I need a vacation from my vacation, or, oh, now that I'm back at work, I can actually relax. I've heard that a few times because the vacation itself involves so much stress and planning on their part that they didn't really get to relax. And I don't think that's really helpful. And I think a lot of us kind of associate vacations with that. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just wrong on that. But it does seem like a lot of people I know do have that sort of approach to them. And I understand it. If you've got kids and you want to travel somewhere, there's a bit more stress involved with that. There's a little bit more worry if you aren't taking your kids with you, if they're staying with family or friends or something for a few days, or even just overnight. There might be a little bit more worry on that. Or if you are taking them with you, traveling can be a hassle already, especially around the holiday season. If you're flying on the holiday season, that's of course always awful. But if you're traveling with family and kids, and that just makes the travel a little bit more stressful, and that's not pleasant for anyone, I don't think. Maybe you're lucky and you get some very nice relaxing travel and there's no stress on it whatsoever, and that's great. Wish I had that. But for myself, a lot of that is more of a hassle. The travel is more stressful. And that can make the vacations seem like they're not really a vacation. But then again, I know plenty of people who like to go on cruises, and they do that as vacation, and they don't seem to find that stressful at all. So I guess it is kind of a toss-up. But at least over this holiday season, spend some time with family and friends, spend some time relaxing, recharge, and then get back to it. Do the things that need doing, but don't forget to relax. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.